Alright, so we're back with another decode. This is going to be on the bullshit number 113. We're going to talk about the reincarnation soul trap theory that involves moonlight, false light, and the simulation slash fake reality that we're in, of course. So, let's just get into it. So the bullshit number is 113 because bullshit equals 113, along with dishonest, not true, not factual, not honest, disinfo, fiction, perjury, and infidelity. And I got these, I'll just go ahead and say I got a lot of these connections from Zach's work. I linked it down here exactly where I got it from. But having said this, fake reality literally equals 113. The first Maze Runner movie is 113 minutes long, and this movie plays into simulation theory. Artificial intelligence equals 113. AI systems equals 113. Computers equals 113. Coding 113 in Jewish gematria. It's been said that there's a firmament over the earth. The phrase "the firmament of the earth" equals 113. Our bodies are part of this simulation. Therefore, the only way to get out, is to go within, become close with your soul, your higher nature, so that you can ascend out of this false world. And the phrase "human beings and earthlings both equal 113. And, this is why there's programs designed to keep us distracted so that we don't focus on the right things in this life, so that we waste time and we have to keep coming back. That's the program set against us. And the phrase or the word distracts equals 113, along with rat mazes. Think about it. Just talk about Maze Runner. Think about the rat race. In the Talmud, it's Bava Kama 113a that states, Jews may use lies to circumvent a Gentile. Gentile means a non-Jew. Most people, right? And Bibles equals 113. And along with Holy Book, salvation equals 113. Because when we hear that most times, it's in a religious sense of seeking salvation outside yourself, which is bullshit. That's how this really fits, so. And of course, politics, bullshit, politics 113, and the last presidential election for Joe Biden, it was on November 11th, the date written 11/3, 113, and would you believe it, election day equals 113. And as we know, the mainstream is full of bullshit, mainstream 113. Of course, the news shoved the pandemic. You can see the phrase on the screen. I don't want to get my video taken down, so I'm not going to say it. But yeah, of course, the news shoved the pandemic down our throat. And this phrase, 113. And when was it declared a pandemic on? Date that can be written like 113. Or maybe you've heard, separation of church and state, which is total bullshit, and that's why separation of church and state equals 113. It's such a joke. And schools, the indoctrination station, as I call it, just literally we go there to intentionally be misled, waste time, all that. Schools, 311 in Jewish gematria, which is the reflection of 113. Think about the black and white in all things, duality. And you've probably heard really everything is all one. Because think about it, you've got all these different colors, but maybe they're not different colors, maybe they're just a different shade of the same color. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how this kind of comes in, and different expressions of the same thing. Black and white equals 113, and this same phrase also equals 1103 in Jewish Gematria. You take off that 0, 113. It's been said that the light we are told to go to after we die is the moonlight. This is playing into the moonlight reincarnation soul trap theory. And for us to go into this light is to reincarnate back to Earth. Moonlight equals 113, and luminary equals 113. And speaking of the moon, some people think that the moon landing was faked with a green screen. And green screen, a word equating to 113, was founded on a date with 113 numerology. And since we're on the topic of NASA, Zachary K. Hubbard's old blog post has a couple more 113 connections that I didn't add, and it's about the 113th flight overall in NASA's space program. This was the Columbia liftoff, the Columbia disaster, the 113th mission, meaning like it was staged, scripted. And it's said that this Challenger disaster, the shuttle exploded 1 minute and 13 seconds into its liftoff. And I found that Google Earth also equals 113, and I'm sure they've covered a lot of things up that they didn't want people to see. Yeah, that was it. That's all I had to say, so I'm out. Peace.